Hey guys, welcome to Mars V2. In this video, we're going to be covering two key features of the new web app. So the first feature we're going to cover is everything regarding credit accounts, how to create credit accounts, how to fund them, withdraw assets from your credit accounts, etc. And the second thing we'll discuss is trading. So spot trading, longing, shorting with margin. All right, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to head to the marsprotocol.io link. I'm using the DevNet v2 simply because it's still not live, but all of the functionality should be the same. So we'll head to the top right and choose Connect Wallet. You can choose any wallet you want. I'm going to go for the Kepler wallet. So once your wallet is connected, typically you'll have to sign a transaction to connect your wallet. I've already connected my wallet previously. So once you're in, you'll have to approve a transaction in order to mint your first credit account. So just before we get started, I'm going to um, make sure I have a little bit more funds. So we'll go to Osmosis, copy our address, and I'm using the DevNet faucet. So obviously there would be no faucet for mainnet. You would have to send in the initial tokens you want to fund your account with. Osmo is a safe token. You could also do Atom, etc. All right, so approve transaction. Now we approve the transaction. And we have our credit account. So now we have to fund our credit account, right? So that's why I got a little bit more Osmo to play with. We select our assets, and let's say we just do 50%. We could select more assets, except I don't have them in my current wallet. So for example, you could have USDC, you could have Atom, etc., in order to fund your account. So this also allows us to lend assets to earn yield. We'll discuss this in a separate video. For now, we're just doing a basic funding of an account. We approve the transaction. And there we go. We have our credit account. So now we can go up here to this top right section menu, drop down, and we'll see our credit account. We can also see information about our credit account in the portfolio tab, right? So here we see our credit account and we see the status of the credit account, and we see that we only have Osmo deposited. We can also go up here to this top right menu, toggle it open, and we also see our credit account information. Now, the second thing I want to do is I want to create a second credit account so that you can see what it looks like to kind of manage multiple accounts and how to create, a second one besides your first one. So you head back up here to the top right corner, and you also select Create Plus. Now, this will prompt you to create another account. You sign the transaction, and this will lead us to the Fund Credit Account page, similar to what we previously did. You fund your second account, you select the amount you want to deposit into the account. I accidentally selected to lend assets. We'll do a simple setup. Cool. So now we see that we have multiple credit accounts and I can switch between them. That's cool. And if I go to my portfolio tab, I also see I have multiple credit accounts. And on the right menu, I see the credit account I'm currently selected under. So yeah, that is pretty cool. Now you can have different strategies depending on the credit accounts that you have and the risk exposure you want for each. So we see that this is our current credit account. Let's just switch to the one with more funds. And boom, this is now our current credit account. So the last two steps I want to kind of cover is how to add more funds to your credit account and withdraw funds. This is pretty simple. You just go to the top menu, select the credit account you want to add more funds to. We select fund, and we select the assets, right? So in this case, we want to fund it with Osmo. We select how much Osmo, no lending at this moment. We can also toggle our balances here, and we'll see how the credit account changes, right? So we have a value of 1654 in Osmo, and once we kind of deposit more, our value changes, right? So we'll fund our account. Nice. And the last step we want to do is withdraw from our account. So this withdraws directly to our wallet. So same thing. There you go. One small comment is, if you noticed, here's another toggle option: withdraw with borrowing. We'll cover this again in another tutorial. Yeah. All right, so those are the basic functionalities of a credit account: creating your first credit account, creating multiple credit accounts, funding your account with more assets, and withdrawing your account. You can also choose to delete the account completely. For this tutorial, we'll continue. I guess we can delete this one to see what it's like. So we'll delete the account. Boom. Your account has been deleted. You now just have one account and your assets are back to your wallet. If you want to fund those assets with the new account, you can do so up here. So that covers everything regarding credit accounts. If you want to learn more about what credit accounts are and how they work, you can go to the documentation, head over to Mars V2, credit accounts, and this gives you a basic rundown of everything that credit accounts bring to Mars V2.